Very good morning, students. We'll continue our English grammar, perfect and perfect continuous tense. Okay. So in our last class, we have discussed about present perfect tense, past perfect tense, and future perfect tense. And today, we will continue this chapter with present perfect continuous tense. So open your English grammar book, page number 53. Present perfect continuous tense. The present perfect continuous tense is used when an action started in the past is still continuing. So, the present continuous tense, present means now, what is happening now, right? Continuous means जो हो रहा है. So, whenever you are writing a continuous tense, you have to add ing, right? Like learning, doing, running, walking. Walk, ing, walking. Okay. So, and this present perfect continuous tense is used when something is happening in the past and that is still continuing. Okay, is still continuing. That is called present perfect continuous tense. For example, they have been learning tenses for 1 hour. She has been doing her homework since 1 o'clock. Have been learning, has been doing. Okay, and for 1 hour since 1 o'clock. This is called present perfect continuous tense because she is learning from the past 1 hour. She has started to learn 1 hour ago and she is still learning. That means she has started the work in the past and still continuing. Okay. So, whenever you are writing present perfect continuous tense, we have to write has or have plus been, B-E-E-N, been, plus verb, the main verb adding ing. Has or have been and the main verb adding ing. Like has been doing, do, do. Do is a verb, we have added ing, doing. Okay, have been doing. If there is no suggestion of duration from the past, the present continuous is tense. And if there is a relationship between past and now, the present perfect continuous must be used. So, if there is no duration, if there is no time, if nothing has been mentioned, like time or length or whatever, at that time we'll use only present continuous. Present continuous, and whenever there is a connection between past and the present, at that time we have to use present perfect continuous tense. Okay, for example, he is lying on the floor. This is present perfect. Present continuous. Present continuous tense. He is lying on the floor. He has been lying there for 3 hours. Because 3 hours, that is a duration. The time has been given, right? That is the reason we have used has been lying. And this is called present perfect continuous tense. Is lying is present continuous, has been lying. Because there is a time mentioned, 3 hours. That is the reason this is called the present perfect continuous tense. I am writing a letter to my friend. It's present continuous. I have been writing the letter since noon. दोपहर से लिख रहे हैं. That is called the present perfect continuous tense. I have written 1 letter since noon, completed by now. Okay. So, whenever you are writing a length of time, like hour, days, month, you have to use FOR, for. And whenever you are writing starting point, dash o'clock, Saturday, April, it was started on or it was started since. Okay, starting point you have to use since, and the length of time you have to use for, FOR, for. Now the past perfect continuous tense. The past perfect continuous tense is used for an action that began before some named movement in the past and was still continuing. Okay. Now, this past means past, जो बीत गया, right? So whenever you are writing a past perfect continuous tense, the action that has began in the past and was still continuing. Okay, was is also a past tense, right? In a present perfect tense, is continuing, and in the past perfect tense, was continuing. Okay, it had been raining for 2 hours when I rang you up. So, हो रहा था. Okay, it had been raining. had. Had is a past tense. Right? It's past tense of have or has. So, it had been raining for 2 hours when I rang you up. जब मैंने आपको फोन किया 2 घंटे से बारिश हो रहा था. So, everything is in past tense but in a continuous form. हो रहा था. Right? Raining. R-A-I-N-I-N-G. At that time, we have to use past perfect continuous tense. When I reached home, he had been waiting for me since noon. जब मैं घर पहुंची, वो वेट कर रहा था. दोपहर से 12 बजे से मेरा वेट कर रहा था. Everything is in past tense, but in a continuous process. कर रहा था. Okay, so past tense, every time whenever we are using this tense, we have to use had been. Had. In a present continuous tense, present perfect continuous tense, we have used has, has, or have, have been. Right? And the verb plus ing. Now the future perfect continuous tense. The future perfect continuous tense is used when an action is to continue till some time in the future. So, future means जो आने वाला है, right? So, whenever we are writing the future perfect continuous tense, the action, the work has to be continue till the future, till some period. Okay. By 6 o'clock, I will have been sitting here for 10 hours. मैं बैठी हुई हूँ यहाँ पर, लेकिन 6 बजे तक कितना हो जाएगा? 10 घंटा हो जाएगा मुझे यहाँ पर बैठे हुए. 6 बजने में अभी बाकी है. तो 6 बजना is a future tense, right? So, by 6 o'clock, I will have been sitting here for 10 hours. By next December, he will have been working here for 10 months. He is already doing work. But the December is today, now we are in January, right? So, in order to reach December, we have 11 more months. Right. So December will come only in future. And he has already started working over there. So till December it will be 10 months or 10 years. So whenever you are writing future perfect continuous tense, we have to use will have been working. W-I-L-L will, S-H-A-L-L shall, plus have been plus verb ing. You have to remember continuous in a continuous tense, whether it's a perfect continuous tense or only continuous tense, we have to use ing. Okay, walking, reading, learning and everything. And in a future perfect continuous tense, we have to use will, W-I-L-L will. Okay, will or shall, S-H-A-L-L shall. Will have been or shall have been. Only in past tense, we will use had, H-A-D, had been. And in present also, we have two options, has or have. In past, only had. And in future, will or shall plus have been, H-A-V-E, have. You cannot use H-A-S, has or H-A-D, had in a future perfect continuous tense. Okay, I hope all of you have understood. If you have any problem, please let me know. Okay, today I'll give you a few homeworks also, and do watch this video or listen this video very, very carefully.